Dominican Friars in Rwanda. Solemnity of the Nativity of St. John the Baptist. He will be called John. Dear brothers and sisters, praise be to Jesus forever. On this solemnity of the Nativity of St. John the Baptist, the Evangelist Luke tells us how this nativity heralds a new era. It all starts with the name given to the newborn. The neighbors and relatives wanted to call him Zechariah, the name of his father. But Elisabeth, his mother, said, "No, he will be called John." The name John comes from the Hebrew Yōḥānān, which means God is gracious. This wonderful name already announces the new times when the one in whom dwells the grace of God will manifest. Thus, the rites of the old priesthood will be replaced by a new covenant in which God will put his laws in the minds and hearts of believers. As the name John indicates, the whole life of John the Baptist will consist in preparing the transition to the times of the gospel. Indeed, John the Baptist lived in the silence of the desert, a time that allowed him to prepare himself to speak to people in a convincing manner. When the time came, he proclaimed a baptism of conversion, inviting people to change their lives in order to receive the gospel. He had the courage to denounce injustice and to challenge even kings. When Jesus began to show himself in public, John the Baptist humbled himself and invited people to go to the Messiah. "He must increase, I must decrease," John the Baptist said to those who were still following him. Brothers and sisters, celebrating the Nativity of John the Baptist gives us once again an opportunity to realize that today's world also needs to be led to Jesus Christ. And we have a role to play as Christians, leading people to Jesus Christ by the way we live. Our lives should point out to him. This will be possible if we remain connected to him by keeping his teaching in our minds, in our hearts, and in our actions. As Pope Paul VI said, "Modern man listens more willingly to witnesses rather than to teachers. And if he does listen to teachers, it is because they are witnesses." Let us pray. Lord Jesus, strengthen our faith, our hope, and our love, so that we may bear witness to you in our words and in our deeds, as John the Baptist did. For you live and reign forever and ever.